Hi, I'm Adrienne Lynch with Local Badass Businesses, and I have Kristin Bright with Arbonne here with me to talk about healthy living. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So first of all, tell us a little bit about yourself, your family, and things that you like to do.
Sure. So like you said, my name is Kristin Bright. I am originally from Wisconsin. My family and I moved here a little over 4 years ago, and I've gotten into Arbonne, which has been the biggest blessing ever. I have 3 kids, ages 14, 8, and 6, and my husband and my kids here live here in Arizona now, and it's been such an awesome blessing for us. Really health-wise, I feel a lot better now. I've dealt with some health issues in the past, and moving here has really helped that, as well as with Arbonne's healthy living. It's just been an awesome change and transition. So I'm super passionate about that. But yeah, the kids are in school. I get to spend my days at home or out in the community doing my work, and yeah.
Love it. Yes, I love kids back in school myself.
Me too. Oh my gosh, the break. It never ended, I swear.
You know, it's funny on breaks because in the beginning, I'm like, yay, we don't have to get up. We don't have a routine. And then by the end, I'm like, oh my God, I just need a routine. Like we have all got to get back on a routine.
Exactly. And that's why
everything up. So what caught my attention on the Facebook pages and where you post was a lot over the last, I would say off and on 6 months, I see you'll do what you call the 30 days to healthy living program. And I like that you talk about one, I'd like you to talk about why the healthy living and what it does for you personally and what you battle. And then also you post out recipes and stuff. So I think it's just fun, and you show easy ways that you can live healthy and make quick things. So kind of tell us a little bit about why you got involved in the healthy living through Arbonne.
Sure. So like I said, I did have some health issues, and that is the reason we moved here to Arizona. So I have a couple autoimmune diseases. So I have rheumatoid arthritis, which was very debilitating for me for quite a long time, so much so that we had to up and move to do something because medication wasn't working. That, and also I have ulcerative colitis. So that's a second autoimmune. It's not uncommon if you have one autoimmune disease to have a second one. Actually my sister is the one that suggested, after I was diagnosed with my second autoimmune disorder, she suggested that I try this 30 Days to Healthy Living program. And this is really how I got into Arbonne. I was kind of skeptical at first because I thought, if medication isn't helping me, if this isn't helping me, why would changing the way I eat or the products I use make any difference? So I decided to try it anyway. I was blown away. Within 30 days, I was feeling so much better. My joint pain was almost non-existent. My digestive system was awesome. I didn't have stomach cramps after I ate food. Everything just became super normalized, which I hadn't felt that way in a super long time. And then after the 30 days, we teach you how to live what we call 80-20. So 80% of the time we're eating clean and following the program, and then 20% of the time where you can do what you want, have a piece of pizza, a glass of wine, whatever, you have to live. So it's a really great balance. So I would say after the 30-day, 45 days after that, I had gone for a check with my rheumatologist, and my numbers were in remission. I had no swelling in my joints. There was nothing. My joints used to be what they call spongy. And when he felt it, he's like, I don't feel any inflammation. And I was able to go off of my medication, and I was taking all kinds of things from chemo pills to biologic injectables. So it really, I can say honestly, this program changed my life.
And I think that's incredible, because I think people don't realize how much the foods that we eat have to do with our health and and how we feel every day. And it is one of those that when you start removing some of those and eating healthier, you can tell the difference in your joints and your body and digestion, sleeping. It's amazing on that. I have very sensitivity to that because I have borderline of those type of symptoms, and I know it immediately when I have gone on a food binger, I'll call it, and my hands don't move and I ache. And then as soon as I start removing all that again, you start feeling better. So I think that's great. So tell us why, I know for you, what is your passion that now you like to post a lot about the different types of food or how easy it is? Because I can see online you're trying to show other women, yes, they're busy, they run businesses, they have kids, but you could make this. I think today I even saw you posted like, I made lunch in 5 minutes, and it looked amazing. Like, what got you into wanting to start promoting out to women, like how easy this is for them?
Because I think a lot of the times, women especially, they have a lot to juggle between work and kids and any other engagements. Life is busy, and I hear a lot of the times when people are really interested in doing this program and getting healthier and learning how to eat better, and the one of the number one things is I don't have time or I don't know how to cook, and that's probably the two biggest ones that I hear. So I like to show people how to make things super simple on yourself. It doesn't take a lot of time. In fact, I did a Facebook Live today doing that lunch. I don't know if you got a chance to check it out, but it literally took me 5 minutes to make a beautiful, healthy meal. Just a tiny bit of prep and just leftovers, throw it together. Another really good thing about our program. So when we do the program, we have a personal coach. So if you did it with me, I'm your personal coach. I'm holding your hand. I'm there every day, day and night. Message me, call me. I'm here to chat or answer questions. But a second piece to it is that we have a private Facebook group that's going to give you recipes and shopping lists to go with the recipes. It really just puts the easy button on things, and the supplements that we put with it makes it even easier. Everything that we do is fast and easy so that anybody could do it. And it does teach you how to be creative with food and cook different things. And a lot of the times people are stuck and they don't know how to cook healthy meals, but that's something that we teach you. We really just teach you how to eat clean, how to be healthy, and the rest is, easy after that. It becomes habit.
I think that's great. I think that that is the key. I mean, everyone is so busy, and it's a simple habit of running through a drive-through where you could have the simple habit of, hey, I have this stuff in my fridge, I could make this really quick. Right. And feel better. And, showing your kids that. I know a lot of times I see your kids eating that, or they're drinking a shake, that you're incorporating to make sure they're getting some of those extra vitamins as well into their system.
And it's great because getting the kids involved in it has been the best thing, because my husband and we are pretty much on the program 80-20 most of the time. And then we do a full 30-day every few months or so if we just feel like we need a reset. But the kids get involved, and when you have healthy food in the house and that's on your brain, you're not buying the junk, and the kids just follow. Right. So it's great. I even have my 6-year-old makes protein shakes. Anyone can do it, really.
I think it's awesome. Now, you had mentioned that you had a quick kind of snack you'd like to show, a simple way that is it like a grab and go? Is that what it is?
Yeah. So actually, this is kind of a dessert.
Oh,
another thing that people get nervous that, I'm gonna feel deprived, but we give you alternatives for everything. We can take your favorites and make them healthier. I don't know if it's easy for me I'll just have to hold stuff up. So these are peanut butter cups, but really they're made with almond butter and protein powder and coconut oil. And they're really, really good and really easy. So all it is, and I kind of pre-measured. So you take 3 tablespoons of coconut oil, throw it in a bowl, melted coconut oil. And then our vegan protein mix and chocolate, 2 tablespoons of that. Throw that in there. Then I just take a little spoonful of almond butter. Watch your almond butters. Some of them have a lot of additives to them, so you want to make sure you choose one with the least amount of ingredients as possible.
And what's one of yours that's your preference?
I really like this Maranatha. Okay, sorry, I got 2 spoons in it, but this is really, really good. Nathan's, there's a few of them that are good. We just have to take a look up at the back. You don't want any mineral oils or palm oils or things like that in it. So as natural as you can go is the best. Less ingredients, and then just mix it up. And it just becomes kind of like a, I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so all you do then, and mix for another second or so. Okay. Okay, so then I just have my muffin tins lined, and you just spoon them into the muffin tins just a little bit, pop them in the freezer, and then if you want a quick dessert, if you have that sweet tooth, just go grab one, and they taste like peanut butter cups. They're so good. And
Oh
it's
wow,
just
that's
protein and healthy fat.
awesome.
Yeah, it's
That's
great.
good for the kids too, when they just want a quick little sweet treat after
Mhm.
dinner.
Exactly. There's another thing that I do with the protein powder is I mix it with a little bit of coconut milk and make it kind of like a mousse, and then I dip strawberries in it.
Oh really?
Super
So
yummy. So
cocoa.
there's just so many things that will teach you and make it super easy and hold your hand, and it's really fun, and you just feel so good. It's just a great program. I love it.
And what is your favorite type of smoothie to make with the protein shakes?
Okay, so I like to do almond milk with vanilla protein, and then I like to put frozen mixed berries. And this is going to sound weird, but I take half of an avocado and put it in it. I thought that was so weird when someone suggested that, but I put half an avocado and some ice and I blend it up. The avocado keeps you nice and full. My protein shake, I'm full for at least 4 hours on it. And it also makes it the consistency of ice cream. So it's almost like soft served ice cream. It's delicious.
That sounds good. I'll have to try that one.
It's so good. Yeah.
So tell us, what would you tell other women? So not only do you do this for healthy living for yourself and teaching other women, but this is also a business that other women can get involved in,
Yes.
not just buy the product, but could. So tell us a little bit about how that works. And you said you got involved in the business, and I know you've done extremely well over the last year with your Arbonne business. So what would be your suggestion for other women?
The great thing about Arbonne is it really is you're in business for yourself and not by yourself. So you do have your own business, but you have a whole group, a whole community of people that are teaching you and training you through it. So it's something that you can say yes to. Yes, I want an extra stream of income. Yes, I want to help other people become healthier and wealthier. Sign me up. How do I do it? And literally, you will have people holding your hand through the whole thing. It's such an amazing community. Everyone's super uplifting and encouraging. If you ever are in a pit where you're having trouble, there's help at every turn. It's just a great business. I'm so happy that I decided to do this. I did take some time to decide to do it, and the only regret I have is just waiting as long as I did. But Arbonne has an amazing business model. Our compensation plan is fantastic. We have the opportunity to earn trips and earn a free white Mercedes of our choosing. It's all around. I can't say enough good things about it. I just know that Arbonne's here to literally change the world. And I don't want to sound cheesy that way, but we look out for people, for the planet. Everything we have is recyclable. We're going towards zero waste in the next 5 years. There's just a culture like no other. So if you're looking for anything like that, if you have a passion for helping others, you want to help others become healthy and make an extra income, and you want to be a part of a tribe, I would say give it a shot. You have nothing to lose.
I think that's awesome. What would be some advice that you'd give someone that wanted to launch into really any type of business? I mean, that's sales. So what's the advice that you learned, maybe took you a little while to learn, but early on, once you realized it, you're like, okay, I wish someone would have told me X when I started my business.
Yes. So the fact that you mentioned sales, that's actually exactly what I was going to talk about. So one of the biggest reasons I didn't start is because I hate sales. I don't like sales. I don't like to come off as salesy, anything like that. But as soon as I realized that this isn't about sales, this is about sharing. It's sharing something, you have something good for somebody. It's products that you are already using, but we're going to give you a safer alternative. I know how passionate I am about this program. I don't feel like I'm selling the program to people. I'm just sharing my passion and how it can help them. and it does help them, and then they share with others. It's that simple. And I think that there's a lot of misconceptions about these types of businesses. And if you're passionate and you love the products and you love the business, it does not feel like you're selling anything. You're just sharing.
I think that's a great advice, because I feel the very same way, you know, for into my industry, and people are like, oh, you're out selling. And I feel like the same. No, like if you love what you do, you truly understand it. You're out there educating and wanting people to succeed, you know, healthy, financially, whatever it is. If you're out there educating them and you 100% are in love with it, then it isn't sales, because
Right.
you have a passion and you know what benefits it brings to people. So I love that that's, you know, the outlook that you have on it as well.
Yes.
It
Helping
definitely
people, sharing, educating, not selling.
yeah.
That's my approach.
I think that's great. Well, perfect. Well, we are going to post your information below so that people can reach out to you and learn more about Arbonne and about the different products that you have. And as we'll have that on there. And I appreciate you being on our show today.
Thanks so much for having me. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank you.